All right, so sorry everything's a mess, but I promised you that I would show you like my setup. I haven't got to brew in a while, so bear with me, bad lighting and everything. But so I have the cam locks everywhere that I would need to connect either a hose. My brew has the pump built into it, but let's say you didn't have that. I think that's what you said. I had the cam lock on the pour spout, so you could always hook up the pump, which I have the same pump that I think you had linked to, and then I put the cam locks on here, and I put my pipes with the female cam locks because these are more expensive to buy, and since I only have 2 tubes, I only had to buy 4 of them total for my whole setup, and that way I have the cheaper male ones for everything else because I have a lot more male parts. So you could always hook up, one end to the drain spout and then have the other pipe go over to the, the top of the rubber brew while you're circulating your mesh. What's nice about this is that then, let's say you want to chill it, if you have a plate chiller like I do, I have dust covers on everything. So like I could connect in line with the pump into my plate chiller and kind of get that going. So then I have a closed circuit there. And then I don't know if you could see it, but I have a catalyst fermenter. And then I put just a makeshift male cam lock on that bottom end right there, just so that I can have a closed circuit when I'm draining my beer, my fermented beer out. There's no oxygen going into it, and I made these kind of makeshift, I forget what these are called, like the airlocks that go on the kegs. But so you can see, oh, I don't want it to hit the ground. I'm making some soda for my daughters right now, so I'm gonna carbonate it. But I made these so that I can pour directly in a closed circuit using the same pipe or same tubes. So I only have 2 in my whole system, so it's very clean. And then I have all my accessories using like the male, usually the male side, unless I'm continuing on. So like an example is this right here is like the Blickman Quick Carb. So I have just an airlock tube right there, and then there's an air stone in here. So as I pump through the liquid through here, CO2 is forced into the line and then it goes into the keg, and then I have this other end pump the liquid in line and then back, so it circulates. So it's a closed circulation and then a quick curbs. So that's why I was saying like cam locks is probably the best thing you could do. I'm finding it super nice because it minimizes how many pieces I need and just allows me to like interchange things very quickly. And then you can see I have a fermenting chamber right there. I have a beer fermenting in there right now, and I have just tons of old brewing equipment. There's like where I keep my mash tun, and then I have a big fermenter back here. But again, I have cam locks on everything, so I don't need to buy special equipment for anything. I hope this helps, and sorry it was a little long, but I promised you this, and I'm so sorry that it took me forever to get to you. Oh, and I'm very happy about this. My buddy printed these out for me, a 3D printer, and I have the flow control taps on them. It's an old, like 1920s fridge, and I just love it. Usually these are all nice, and I have them all labeled. As you can see, I just have kombucha right now. But, yep, that's my setup. Hope you enjoyed.